Where is your focus going? That question might just change your life. Because every single moment, whether you realize it or not, you're making a choice. A choice of what to see, what to feel, and what to believe. You can focus on the pain of the past, the betrayals, the losses, the regrets. You can carry those moments like weights on your shoulders, letting them define your story. Or you can bring your focus to now, to this breath, this heartbeat, this opportunity. Most people don't realize how much power lives in the present. We drift, we scroll, we relive, we worry. But where do you live the most? In your past? In your future? Or are you anchored to the present? The only place where change can actually happen. The truth is, most achievers, the dreamers and doers of the world, focus heavily on the future. They live in the land of what's next. But the danger is, they forget to feel joy now. They forget to feel alive. And then, there are those who live in the past, trapped by old memories, haunted by what-ifs, and paralyzed by stories they keep telling themselves about who they are and what they're worth. But here's the thing, the past can't be changed. No matter how much you think about it, analyze it, or try to rewrite it, it already happened. So what do? We take our power back. We stop focusing on what we can't control, and we start owning what we can. And that begins with one word, focus. You see, there are two worlds, the external world and the internal world. You can't control the economy. You can't control how people treat you. You can't control whether someone stays or walks away. But you can control how you respond. You can control the meaning you assign to it. And meaning is everything. Because meaning creates emotion. And emotion creates momentum. That's how life changes. You can be in the same situation as someone else and feel something completely different because of where your focus is. You can either focus on what's missing or what's already here. You can focus on what's unfair or on what you can do with what you've got. It's not about being blindly positive. It's about being emotionally intelligent. It's about understanding that where your focus goes, your energy flows. Let's talk about greatness for a moment. People look at someone like Steph Curry and say, he's unbelievable. They see him shoot a three-pointer, turn around before it lands, and walk away like it's magic. But that isn't magic. That's 500 shots a day. That's 2 million shots over his career. That's failing over and over again until success becomes muscle memory. That's the power of focus. And just like him, you have the ability to practice what matters every single day until your life looks unrecognizable, until the things that once scared you now fuel you. But it starts with you. Not just knowing who you are, but knowing what you're here for. Because the most powerful people in the world aren't the ones chasing validation. They're the ones serving something greater than themselves. They've stopped asking, do people like me? And started asking, how can I make an impact? And that shift from self-focus to service is where real confidence is born. That's where peace lives. That's where power flows. Self-esteem doesn't come from being told you're amazing. It comes from earning your own respect, from doing the hard things, not for applause, but because they matter to you. Have you ever done something that no one saw, but you knew it was right? You didn't post about it, you didn't tell anyone, but you felt something shift inside because you knew you grew that day. That's real self-worth. That's the kind of pride no one can give you, and no one can take away. Sometimes we confuse being hard on ourselves with being driven. It's okay to push yourself, but not at the cost of your energy, your joy, your peace. Being endlessly self-critical doesn't make you stronger. It just makes you tired. And when you're tired, you shrink, you settle, you forget how powerful you are. So instead, ask yourself, what do I want to feel? What do I want to give? And who do I want to become? That's not ego, that's vision. The truth is, every one of us is on a journey. We're all facing battles, some seen, most unseen. And along the way, life will break us down. But it's in the breaking that the breakthrough is born. Think back to a moment in your life that broke you, a time you thought you'd never get through, a moment so dark you couldn't see a way out. Now, look at who you've become because of it. Would you wish that pain on anyone? No. But would you give up what it taught you? Also no. That's the paradox of transformation. You don't always see it when you're in it, but one day you look back and realize it shaped you. It gave you depth, grit, compassion, a new fire, and maybe that pain wasn't just something to survive. Maybe it was a chapter that needed to be written, because now you've got a story to tell, a light to offer, a strength you didn't have before. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. But it's up to you to decide what you do with it. You can use it, or be used by it. You can grow bitter, or grow deeper. So here's the challenge. Let go of the stories that don't serve you anymore. The ones that say, I'm not enough, it's too late, or I'll never get there. Replace them with a new truth. I've been through fire, and I'm still here. I am not broken, I'm being rebuilt. I am not a victim, I'm a force. And when you start focusing on that, everything changes. You don't need perfect circumstances to rise. You don't need more time, more praise, or more permission. What you need is already inside you. It always has been. So, where is your focus going? And what could happen if you aimed it at something higher? Comment below if you've ever felt that shift and what it woke up in you.